Hey everybody, it's Mike over at Taxes and Bricks. Welcome to episode 85. Today we're taking a look at the UCS A-Wing Starfighter. Very exciting stuff. Parked right next to the Tantive IV, which I finally got both of them back here. It was kind of a weird sort of time where I started building one and then the other had the COVID, got over it, Labor Day, blah. Anyway, they're here in their home on the shelf with the Slave One and with the Y-Wing. But today we're going to talk about the A-Wing, so stay tuned for unboxing, a little bit of the build, some review notes and things like that. So hope you like the video today. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and enjoy today's video.
All right, so as I mentioned in a prior video, I have two copies of the A-Wing. I mean, every once in a while I have two copies of something. This one I have for really stupid reasons, and I'll explain why. But I think it's important to understand how I keep track of my Lego sets. Somebody asked me that once. So I have a spreadsheet because, hello, I'm an accountant. Why wouldn't I have a spreadsheet for everything? I keep spreadsheets for groceries. Anyway, in the spreadsheets, I have the set name, I have the set number, I have when I acquired it, how much I paid for it, where I got it from. Why? I don't know. I mean, mainly it's in case I come across a set that I really want to buy and I can't remember because I'm just old and can't figure out that I bought something yet or something like that. Anyway, and because I manually enter the sets into the spreadsheet as I acquire them, sometimes I make a mistake. Sometimes I put something in and then I screw up searching for it, or I put the set number in wrong. So in this case, it was 75275. And by accident, I put it in as 72575. So when I was searching for it, I could have sworn I bought the A-Wing before, but I couldn't find it in my matrix. And it turned out that I buried the box in a closet somewhere. And so, whatever. Anyway, I also usually have where they're located. I have a couple of different places for my Lego sets. Most of the time, they're all at my office, but I have some here at the house. And anyway, long story short, I bought this on release date, okay, which was April 1st of 2020, okay. Sorry, the lights are shining in the screen here, but I forgot, and it was like, I don't know, March or April of 2021, and I heard a rumor that this set was going to be retiring, and I said, oh, good. I said, well, I've got it already, and I went to go look for it, and I couldn't find it. I looked in the matrix, and I couldn't find it there. And I said, shoot, did I just totally forget to buy it? I mean, I have a lot of sets. This is entirely possible. I thought I bought it, but I didn't. Anyway, I bought it again, okay? Original MSRP on this set was $199. That's what I paid for it twice. I don't know what I'm going to do with the second set. I mean, I guess maybe I, in theory, could sell it. I mean, right now, brand new in the box on eBay, if you really wanted it bad enough, you'd pay up to $500 for it. So, I mean, I guess in theory, I could make a few dollars on it, but that's not really my thing. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll give it away as a gift or something. Who knows? But anyway, so this is the A-Wing Starfighter. It was a UCS set from 2020. 1,673 pieces. And again, I bought it May 1st on release date 2020. And again, April 17th of 2021. Anyway, start with the box here real quick. It's got that 18 plus style with black background, little halo around the Starfighter. It's got a little of that greebling design along the bottom. Okay. It indicates Star Wars, which is owned by, where's Disney's moniker? Disney right there. Kind of a neat looking set. I mean, the box I like a lot. I think it's great. Got pretty much not a lot of other stuff on the box. There's sort of a reverse view where you can kind of see the thrusters and the engines in the back. You got kind of like a top frontage view here. We've got the dimensions. It's a 16.5 inches in, I guess, technically length, and it sits 10.5 inches tall, so it sits pretty high up on the stand, which is nice. Side of the box to give you a little side view. I don't No, I think it just comes with one minifigure. Let's see. Yeah, A-Wing pilot. So not a lot of minifigures, no big deal. No idea what's in the box. I've actually never even really looked at a review video of this set. So best thing we can do is just crack it open and see what we come up with here. Tape, which is great. Very excited about that. That's automatically a plus. Let's do a little dump and see what we got. Okay. Nothing in the box. There's no boxes in the box. So you got a box 10, bag 10, 8, 3, 6. Oop, there's the plaque. Oh, no cardboard, but this has stayed nice and flat. So kudos to, I guess, me for storing it correctly. Oh, bag 1, I'm going to start there. So far 10, 11, it's not a bag 11. I think it should probably be about 11, maybe 12 bags. Okay, second thing I like besides the tape on the box. They put the plastic cockpit shield in a plastic bag so it doesn't get all scratched and grody. Nailed it, Lego. Thank you. I got 11 bags. 1,673 pieces. Assuming I don't end up with some kind of a relapse of exhaustion from COVID, I figure maybe a couple nights to get this thing done. And I'm home all week. I mean, I'm working, but, you know, whatever. So I guess we're just going to dive right in here tonight and maybe get a couple of bags done. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be nice. It's going to look nice with the Tantive IV, which I just finished up earlier today. And also the Slave one, the Y-Wing. And then I got a few other ancillary ships, which I'm excited about getting to. So this is great stuff. I'm real excited about this. We're chewing through a lot of the Star Wars sets that I've been meaning to get to. So this is good. Serious business tonight. Getting some work done. Alrighty. I'll flash back in probably once or twice throughout the build. And then again at the end when it's done. And yeah, hopefully by the time I'm done with this, I'll be able to actually show you guys Tantive and this up on the shelves. But again, as I said in the Tantive video, I'm not going back into the office and until I'm like totally in the clear. I don't want to be giving anybody the COVID or nothing. So I'm just going to test negative like 180 times and then go back in. So anyway, here it goes. All right, so I thought I'd just flash back in here real quick and kind of show you. Bags 1 through 3 are done. I usually don't stop that early, but actually I think this is a good stopping point just for now because you can kind of see the interior structure, which is basically Technic. And that sucks, but doesn't, because I do love Technic, but I kind of have to be in the mood for Technic, and I didn't realize this was going to be this much Technic involved. And so with my level of brain engagement being low, I had a few little missteps and I had to take some things apart and whatever. So anyway, pretty cool though so far. With some tiled off front pieces here, front sections. Already built the cockpit seat, which is great, and the little, you know, throttle and shifter or whatever it's called. I think up next I'm going to be building some sort of side pieces here. I don't know, and then maybe some back sections or whatever. So exciting stuff. But yeah, so that is pretty much where we are. And I guess I'll flash back in maybe a little later in the build, and we'll kind of go from there. Well, usually I flash back in like twice during the build, but honestly, this one went kind of quickly. Only took me about, I'd say maybe 4 hours to build in total. But also the rest of the build, to be honest with you, wasn't really all that great. So, it wasn't great. It was great, but it was not very interesting. I didn't really find it particularly interesting. So, set number 75275, the UCS A-Wing Starfighter. Here it is done up on its UCS stand
with its UCS plaque and the A-Wing pilot. The manual was good. There were a few parts of the manual I wasn't super thrilled about. And it just had to do with kind of the instructions where they kind of obscured or hid things. But anyway, let's talk about a couple of things first that I did not love. And we'll get those out of the way because there wasn't a ton. The build itself wasn't really all that exciting or spectacular. I love the end result. I think this looks great. It sits up nice and high on the stand. I think it's going to look really, really nice up on the shelves. But a couple things that I don't really love about this is it kind of feels a little rickety on the stand. As you can see, it kind of wobbles around. It's not like it's going to fall over, but it just kind of feels a little rickety. Not such a big fan of the exposed backs of the bricks here. Like, I think maybe there could have been something that they could have done to tile them off a little bit. But honestly, if it's sitting up on the shelf like this, you're not going to see it too much. Okay, these pieces, the engine pieces, are held on by one contact point, and it's basically like a Technic pin right behind this piece right here. It feels like they could just pop off at any moment. And granted, it's not a playset for me, so I'm not going to be zooming it around and cracking into things and whatever, but, you know, anyway. Other than that, there were some things that I liked about this set. The first thing is the manual came in nice and flat, nice and crisp, so I didn't have to sit here and bend and deal with it or whatever, which is great for a UCS set where you spend a couple of bucks on it. The second thing I did like about it was the cockpit. It came in a sealed plastic bag. There were no scratches. There was no dirt or grossness on it. Often these things, they just kind of come loose or in a bag with other pieces and they end up scratched or whatever it is. I like how high it sits up on the stand. I think that that's pretty interesting. It also gives you the opportunity, if you wanted to display it a little differently. So you could actually display it flat like this if you wanted to, rather than displaying it at the downward angle. But I think I like the downward angle a bit because it kind of just gives you sort of a, kind of an outlay of things. I really like the cockpit. It's very simple. There's a print piece for the controls. These were stickers here all the way across, which actually were surprisingly easy to apply. These stickers, not so easy to apply, but I did okay. I used my stupid little brick separator technique. They couldn't have made these print pieces like they were stickers. I did an okay job with them. The smaller the sticker and the bigger my, fat fingers, the harder I have with it. Here's something else I like about it. Okay. I like the view from the back. It's great. I think that looks really, really nice. I think it gives a very authentic and very good look to it. So, other than that, overall, I really like the color scheme. I really like the overall design. I like how it worked out. Again, I wasn't a huge fan of the build. I thought a little bit of it was precarious. Oh, there's some more stickers that I think they could have probably done with print pieces. But, yeah, I don't know. The build didn't really impress me. It wasn't really super challenging. Like I said, it only took me about 4 hours, and for 1,600 pieces, I don't know. Anyway, but that's it. Overall, I do like this set. It's not my absolute favorite UCS or Star Wars set so far, but I do like it. I think this is going to look great up on the shelves. And hopefully tomorrow, being my first day back in the office, I'm going to get this guy up on the shelves along with the Tantive IV that I built from a prior video. And I think we're going to take a break from Star Wars after this. I want to build the Atari set that I got that you saw in the unboxing video from a couple weeks ago or a week or so ago. So I think I'm going to switch over to Atari. I might do a couple of other smaller sets, and then I'm going to shift back to Star Wars because I really want to get a bunch more of these Star Wars sets done and really starting to get those Star Wars shelves kind of filled. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like on this or any of my videos, and share my content with your friends. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.